Hi everybody, welcome to another YDF live show. My name is Stephen Aitchison, creator of YourDigitalFormula.com, a program to help you grow your audience, share your message and transform your business. Today we're going to be doing a live Q&A. So if you've got any questions at all about social media, about growing a business online, about blogging, about the colour of my underpants, anything at all, just ask me anything. So this is an open kind of question. I've got a few questions lined up from the Share Your Message group. So I'm going to be answering those first and then we'll get to yourself. As I said, this is going to be a Q&A, so you can ask anything at all. And Maria's going to get some questions up, but I'm just going to look to see if we've got questions from the share group, which we have. So I'm going to answer those. Okay, so we'll get right into it. I'm a wee bit late today because we had a business meeting this morning and it kind of went over what it normally does, talking about the webinar and all the business kind of plans. And we've got a few great plans kind of lined up. We're talking about a new podcast. We're talking about the kind of new webinar that we've got coming out as well. We're just talking about loads of things. So it's really, really good. Really appreciate our Friday morning kind of business meetings. But Friday's a video day. So I had to do the Q&A for members of YDF. So I'll put that up as well. And I just realised I took a phone call in the middle of that video and I left it actually in the video. So I forgot to take that out. So that'll be a bit of a nightmare. So anyway, I'm going to get to the questions just now. Catherine Griffiths. This is probably a silly question, but how do I start to create a blog page? Catherine, what you have to do is go over to WordPress. Well, first of all, you need three things. You need a domain name, you need hosting, and you need to get WordPress.org installed. Don't go to WordPress.com, that's something entirely different. Although it's from the same creators, go to WordPress.org. But if you've got a hosting from the likes of GoDaddy and you've got a domain name, they can actually install the WordPress blog for you. And then all you have to do is pick a theme, and a theme is just a design of the blog. You can pick a theme from themeforest.net. They've got brilliant themes over there, and that's not an affiliate link, or I'm not affiliated in any way. I just go over there for all my kind of blogs that I've got. I've got 3 main blogs and I've got kind of other smaller blogs as well. So I always go to themeforest.net for the actual design. So you need a domain name first and you need hosting as well. And most hosting packages will have a way you can install a WordPress blog dead easy. It's just one click, that's installed. So I hope that helps, Catherine. We have Rohan Bandari. He's from the this is all questions from the Share Your Message group. And I'll put a link down below that as well if you want to join that group. How do I monetize my page? Okay, so your Facebook page, the way to monetize your Facebook page is, I was just making sure everybody could hear me okay, but I think we're fine. The way to monetize your Facebook page is really to build up your email list. So think about it this way. You don't own your Facebook page. Although you run it, you put all the time and effort and everything else into it, you don't actually own it. Facebook owns your page and they could take that page away from you anytime. It's unlikely, unless you go against the terms and conditions, it's very unlikely that they're going to take the page away from you. But what you have to do is build up an asset that you own, that nobody can take away from you. And the best thing to do with that is build up an email list. So you need to start thinking about building up an email list for your business. That's going to be one of your best business assets for you. So if you built up an email list, say of 100,000 people, and they took away your Facebook page, they took away your YouTube channel, they took away all your social media, you still have an email list where you can make money. So I always advise people, start building up your email list just now. And the way to do that is just put links above your kind of most viral posts. So if you get a viral post relative to your page, so if most of your posts only get kind of 10 likes and one of them gets 100 likes and it's getting 10 or 20 or 30 shares, put a link above it to a landing page to collect people's email addresses. And you do that with a free offer, a free ebook, a free MP3, a free video or something like that. So you get them onto your email list and you start communicating with those people through your email list. So it could be a newsletter you send out once a week. It could be twice a week that you send out. I always advocate posting about 3 or 4 times a week. When you've got a good email list and you build up a good relationship with them, you can start selling affiliate products, and you can start selling your own products and services on that as well. So build up your email list. That's the best way to make money from your page. We've got another question. Have we got another question? Okay, Fiona Cheney. How do I start my page aimed at young people? Having travelled a journey myself, they can be shared and maybe inspiring. So angry I somehow didn't get to the webinar despite sitting there patiently. I don't know what happened there, Fiona. But to start a page, it's just basically go to your Facebook profile page and click on the top right hand arrow, and you can click on that and it's coming down. It just says create a page, and create a page aimed at young people, and put that on it. For young people, you could even put the age for young people from the ages of, I don't know, 14 to 24 or something. So it tells people straight away who this is aimed at. So people don't go over to your page if they're 65 or something. They're not going to like it because they see it's for young people aged 16 to 24. Something like that. Something that calls them out and says this page is for this audience in particular. So it's dead easy to create a page. I kind of done it last night on a webinar for Bloggers Playbook, and I've done it within the space of 5 minutes. So you just need a good header, good profile picture, and start posting. That's really all you need. And put in your description as well exactly what you're about and who this is aimed at, for example. And you can have a link over to your website, a link over to a landing page as well, where they can sign up for something for free. So that's the way to do it, Fiona. Dead easy to start a Facebook page. And I think that's all the questions we have in the free group. I think it is, yep. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the questions we've got for today from the group. Okay, question from Amanda Foy. Welcome to the show, Amanda. Really appreciate you being on. How many emails is a non-annoying quantity of emails once you receive someone's emails? Well, it depends. If you like the person, so say for example you got onto my list, and I've been sending a lot of emails out about the webinar replay and everything else, and people must be getting pissed off by now. But if people are getting pissed off, they just unsubscribe. And unless you're doing it all the time, Amanda, unless you're posting about a specific product or a specific service all the time, then you shouldn't be doing that. But if you're doing a promotion once every kind of couple of weeks, or once every couple of months, and you post a higher amount of emails than normal, or you send out a higher amount of emails than normal just on that promotion, people are not going to get pissed off with that. They'll just ignore it, but they'll not get pissed off. But if you're doing it all the time, they'll just unsubscribe and just say, she's a pain in the arse, going to unsubscribe. And you don't want people like that on your list anyway. If they're going to unsubscribe just because you've sent them a bunch of emails that they don't want to kind of see, and they realise, listen, she only does it every 3 months or something, it's not that big of a deal, they just ignore it for that particular promotion. So I would say send out as many as you can, but here's a good thing to do. When you send out an email to somebody, or say you send it out to 1,000 people, okay, then what you do, you go in to that, look at your analytics, which you can do in Aweber, MailChimp, and places like that, and look for the people who have not opened the email on the first sending, and then you send them the same email. So you don't send it all the time, the same message all the time to everybody all the time. Just make sure that you're sending to people who have not opened your original email or not clicked on the original link. That's what I do. So you're not pissing all of the people off kind of all the time with all the same emails that are going out all the time. So I hope that helps, Amanda. I don't know if that kind of answers your question. Hopefully it does. Kathy Baker. Welcome to the show, Kathy. How do you monetize your blog that is tasteful? You can go and sign up for Google AdSense. I think that's the first and best way to monetize your blog is using Google AdSense, is using advertising. And why I'm suggesting that is because what happens when people really get to know you and they get to know your writing style, you'll get regular readers over to your blog. And those are the regular readers that will probably not click on the adverts, and they'll develop something called ad blindness. So if they're going over to your blog every week to read one of your articles, they'll not really see the ads in the actual article itself. They'll know exactly where to look for the article and where to kind of look for the headlines and kind of all the major pieces of the article. Whereas people passing through, that's the people you don't mind who click on the ad. So even though they're going to be leaving your site, you don't mind that. People that are just only going to ever visit once. So I would start with Google AdSense, or you could, in Google AdSense, in an article, I would just put at the top, middle and bottom of the article. So once more, I think it's 336 by 280 size, top, middle and bottom of the article, and just leave it there and just keep that running. And I've got an ad, a big kind of billboard ad at the top of each article as well, and it does really, really well. And nobody seems to mind. It's not too intrusive. There's not ads all over the blog. It's only those 4 ads that I've got. But if you're starting out, 3 ads, top, middle and bottom, and that's not intrusive at all, especially for regular readers who develop that ad blindness. So I think that's a good strategy for monetizing your blog. But also if you've got your own products, obviously you need to promote those as well, and getting an email list. So have a pop-up to get people onto your email list. So offer them something for free that's very valuable, it's actionable, they can take action today and they'll get something from it. So get them onto your email list as well. So that's the 2 main things to think about. So when you say monetize your blog, building up your email list is not monetizing it from the get-go. You're building up a relationship, and then you can start promoting your products and services or affiliate products as well. So you need to build up that email list, as I said at the very beginning as well. So definitely do that. Just see if we've got any more questions here. Can't see any. So I hope that helps, Kathy. I'm just looking for any other questions we've got here. Excuse me. I'm a bit of a rush today because we've just had loads going on. Kathy Baker, thank you, Stephen. Loved your webinar too. Thank you very much, Kathy. I'm glad you could make it over as well. Maria Flynn, ad blindness. I've never heard it referred to as that. It's true. Yeah, I think if you go over to anybody's blog that you really admire, so there's loads of blogs that I kind of really enjoy going over to, and they've got ads in them, but I just don't see the ads. The ads are not, they're in my kind of periphery, because I know exactly where to look now. I know how their ads are structured as well. So I developed that ad blindness. And I don't know if I've heard that somewhere, Maria, or I've kind of made that up, or I don't know if it's my thing or somebody else's. So I can't credit anybody with that. But ad blindness is definitely true. It definitely is. Comment from Lorraine Emmett. I always think of Gary Vaynerchuk's jab, 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 right hook philosophy when I'm planning my email sequence. And by that, I mean, I've not read the actual book. Yeah, I love his stuff. I watch all his videos, and I bought his kind of first book, Crush It, which is brilliant. But I've never read Jab, Jab, Hook. So I would imagine it's content, 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 sales. Content, 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 sales. I think that's what you're talking about when you're saying jab, 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 right hook. Hopefully that's what you're talking about, Lorraine. I'm presuming, just thinking like Gary Vaynerchuk, that's what he would kind of do. So yeah, excellent content, then hit them with a sales pitch, but a good one as well. Make it relative to them as well, not just any old thing. Comment from Loreen Kovitch. Very excellent and exciting info. Stephen, this is so informative. Trying to juggle it all. I'm still working on my ideas. That's good, Loreen, as long as you're still generating ideas as well. So what's going to happen is you need to have, I will say this, you need to have an ideas folder on your desktop. If you're using a computer, obviously it will be on your laptop. And every single idea that you have for your business, put it onto a notepad or something, or a notes, some kind of notes on pages document or something like that, and kind of save it every time you have an idea, because you're not going to be able to implement all the ideas that you have. When you're a really creative person, you've got, oh, I've got that idea, I've got that one, I've got this one, I've got this one. You have to focus on the important ones that are going to drive your business forward. So have a folder where you collect all your ideas and you can refer to in the future. And if you use one of those ideas and implement it, just put it on the side of it, or just mark it in red, used on such and such a date, and you'll get through all your list of ideas that you have. And it could be that an idea you have just now is going to be perfect for your business in 2 years' time. So that's why it's important to have an ideas kind of document and put it in a folder safe somewhere that you're going to be able to find it easily. So yeah, so just focus on one or implement one idea at a time, but something that's going to drive your business forward or is going to start to make you money. Whatever's important to you just now. So I think that's a good comment, Lorraine. Lorraine saying thank you. Amanda Foy, ENFP Nightmare Reality. ENFP, that's obviously to do with psychology and the type of person that you are. I don't know what that is though. Nightmare Reality. You need to explain that one, Amanda. Jock J. Davis, Stephen, do you have a suggested sequence of how to build your online business? Example, Facebook page, email list, blog. You've just hit the nail on the head there. So yeah, definitely what I would suggest is start thinking about your email list kind of first and how, and start signing up or sign up for an autoresponder like Aweber or Sendlane or MailChimp or Constant Contact, any of the kind of autoresponders out there. Just sign up for it, ready to go. When you start your Facebook page, start building up your email list straight away. From the get-go, your Facebook page, start building up your email list. So your little sign up button at the top of your page, that should be to a landing page giving a free offer to build up your email list. You definitely need that. And even in your description, send people over to a landing page. You're not going to get that many from Facebook, but when you start posting and you get viral content on your kind of ads as well, even on your Facebook Live videos, you could put above Facebook Live videos, sign up here to get a free coaching session with Jock J. Davis, for example. The wonderful Jock J. Davis, sign up for a free coaching session, and it goes to a landing page where people can sign up for a half-hour free coaching session, and you could then get them on that conversation, listen to them first to see what they need, what they want, and then you can say, okay, this is how I can help you. Would you like to purchase my coaching package? And that's just an example. I don't know if you offer coaching, Jock, and you should, but that's just an example of how you start it. And then to give yourself more credibility and to have instant kind of PR ability, with public relations, where you could kind of promote yourself as well and promote your writing and give you more credibility, you start a blog. A really cool blog. Design is really important here, and some great information that you give away for free. And on each of those, on the blog, you have a sign up page as well. You have a pop-up that's got a free offer as well. And that could be an ebook or an MP3 that's going to be actionable. Somebody can download it and take action straight away. And then with the email list, you start offering your services. If it was coaching, for example, free half-hour call. And just what Lorraine was saying, jab, 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 right hook. If I've got that right, it's content, 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 then a sales pitch of some kind. So yeah, that would be the order I would do it, and then start building up your other channels as well. So Facebook, email list, Facebook together, blog, then think about your YouTube channel, then think about your Instagram channel, and that's all I would do. And then start to think about, okay, how can I maximize this? And you can maximize it through advertising if you want to, but in a good way. Here's how to advertise, and this is a quick way of doing it. Don't advertise directly to a landing page where you're giving a free offer away. What to do is write a kick-ass blog post, a brilliant blog post, say on 10 reasons you need to have a coach in your life, for example. And then on that one article, have a pop-up that says, get a free half-hour coaching session with me, sign up now. And then for the blog article, put the link on your Facebook page and advertise the hell out of that link to your target audience. So if you want to target entrepreneurs, then you promote that blog post just to entrepreneurs on Facebook. And you can get, if it's 5-cent clicks, 10-cent clicks, you can even go as low as 1-cent clicks if it's a really kick-ass article and people are sharing it and sharing it all over social media as well. So never ever advertise directly to a landing page. Always give content away first. I think that's the very best way to do it, and that's one of my top tips for doing that. So I hope that helps, Jock. Comment. I do have several coaching packages. The free half-hour session is a good lead magnet, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely go with that, but send them to content first, relating to their pain point. So I don't know what you're offering coaching on. Is it, I was watching your live the other day, and it was about the corporate world, about is it a good time to leave, when is it a good time to leave your job? So you could have 10 ways to know if it's the right time to leave your job, and get a new one or something like that. Great article, brilliant information, and then have a pop-up just on that one article about, okay, get a half-hour coaching session with me, and then advertise the hell out of that blog article, because you get cheaper clicks, cheaper advertising, cheaper shares, cheaper likes, and everything else as well. So that's going to be really good for you, Jock. So I hope that helps. Question from Alice Smith. I currently sell on eBay and have an email list well established. eBay fees are about $6,500 a month, and PayPal fees are about $2,500 a month. We are looking to sell on Facebook, wondering what restrictions are, and can you link PayPal with it? You can't directly sell on Facebook just now. Well, you can. There's several ways to get around it, because Facebook are not directly selling just now. You can have a Facebook shop. You can do that, but that's only at the moment for kind of physical products. So that might work well in your favor. So if you've got physical products that you want to list on Facebook, you can do that as well. So you could do that right now. So I would imagine you've got physical products that you sell on eBay. So you could have a Facebook shop and do exactly the same way. So it's like almost like a Shopify kind of store. So you could do it from that point of view. Or if you've got digital products, which I've tried, use a Shopify store and put that on one of your tabs on Facebook. But it sounds like you're going to be selling kind of physical products on eBay. So I think that's going to be a good thing for you. So open up a Facebook shop. Just type in Google Facebook shop, and then I'll tell you exactly how to do that as well. And you can sell physical products in your Facebook shop. It's going to be brilliant for internet marketers when they bring out the kind of digital shop as well. I can't wait for that, but it's been coming out for a while, but it's still not come out yet. So that'll be good for you on Facebook. So I hope that helps, Alice. Another question from Alice Smith. Will Google do something in the future? Will Google do something in the future? Google have got they've got the Google payment button that you can use and Google verified shops and things like that. But I don't know if Google have got any plans to do kind of any selling like that as well. But if you want to take it off eBay because you're getting charged all those fees, the $6,500, a hell of a lot, is open up your own shop online and do away with kind of eBay altogether. I know eBay has done well for you, obviously, if you're getting charged $6,500 fees. I would open up your own shop, and you could even do it through Shopify. A Shopify would be a great way to do it for you, for physical products and digital products as well. So I don't know, without knowing too much about what you sell, I can't give specific information, but Shopify might be good for you as well to get rid of all those eBay fees that you've got. But every place that's going to have where you've got a merchant account, you're going to get charged fees as well. There's going to be a small percentage, but I wouldn't imagine it's going to be that much that kind of eBay charges you right now. Okay, so I'm just going to see if we've got any more questions here. Jock J. Davis saying thank you, that is brilliant. Excellent, I'm glad that helped, Jock. Just reach out to me via PM. You know, you can do that, and we can very quickly go through that with you if you need any help. ENFP, Myers-Briggs personality type, yeah. Juggling ideas, squirrel brain, mind mapping helps. Big sketch block. Put your idea in the middle and then voice bubbles around with the funnel concept. That's how I actually studied. Throughout my university years, I studied with the mind map. I love mind maps, and that's how I remembered a lot of things as well. So I knew the ENFP was to do with the personality. I just couldn't remember exactly what it was for, or exactly, because I know there's 16 different personality types in the Briggs-Myers personality type. So I didn't know what that one was. Anyway, thanks for that, Amanda. Fiona Cheney, hi, just cleaning my daughter's house. She needs her weekends hard working, social worker can learn. As ever, thank you. Thank you, Fiona. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope I've answered your question for you as well. Loreen Kovitch, many thanks to your passion and kindness. Stephen, have a brilliant and beautiful weekend. You as well, Loreen. I'm glad you could make it to the show today. I know I'm talking a wee bit quicker, but I'm just trying to get through all the questions and that. So, with that, my head is buzzing now. With that, I'm going to wish you a brilliant day, whatever you're doing. I'm going to wish you a brilliant weekend as well, whatever you're doing. And have a good one. Namaste. Take care. Bye now.